Hi, today we will discuss NCERT exemplar problems on fun with magnets. Let's start with first question. Question is, observe the pictures A and B given in figure carefully. First, let's observe picture A carefully. We have to observe the pictures very carefully. Every minor detail we have to observe. So let's start. Here we can see that there is this car labeled car 1. And we can see this car is there labeled car 2. Now look, on the top of each car there is placed one magnet. Here this is that magnet and here this is that magnet. And here I will label the poles of the magnet. This is the north pole of the magnet and this is the south pole of the magnet on the first car. Here this is the north pole of the magnet on the second car and this is the south pole of the magnet on the second car. We have observed picture A carefully. Now let's observe picture B. In picture B also there is one car named 3 and another car named 4. And there are magnets placed on each car. Here this is the magnet and here this is the magnet. And now I'll label the poles of each magnet. This is north, this is south, and this is north. Now look. Now we'll read the options and we'll check each option. And which option is correct, that will be the answer of this question. Now let's see first option. Here we have to find a correct statement for the given pictures above. In A they are saying cars 1 and 2 will come closer. Now look, cars 1 and 2 will come closer when there is an attraction force between the magnets. That means where they are unlike poles. Here look, here the south pole is facing towards the car and here the north pole is facing towards the car. Here we can see that south and north are unlike poles. So an attraction force will come between them. So we can see that cars 1 and 2 will come closer. So this half of the statement is correct. Now let's verify the second half of the statement. And they're saying, and in B, this picture B, cars 3 and 4 will come closer. Now look, here the south pole is facing the car and here the south pole is facing the car. South and south are like poles and like poles repel each other. And we want attraction force, but we are getting a repulsion force. So here this option is saying that it will come closer, but here it is going away from each other. So we can say this option is wrong. Next option. In A, cars 1 and 2 will move away. No, this option is also wrong. In A, cars 1 and 2 will come closer to each other. Option C, in A, cars 1 and 2 will move away. This is also wrong. Cars 1 and 2 will come closer to each other because there is an attraction force between the magnets. Now, option D. In A, cars 1 and 2 will come closer. This is correct. And in B, 3 and 4 will move away from each other. This is also true because in B there is a repulsion force and repulsion force means move away from each other. So we can say that this option is correct. So the correct answer of first question is option D, which is in A, cars 1 and 2 will come closer to each other and in B, 3 and 4 will move away from each other. Next question. Question is saying the arrangement to store two magnets is shown by figures A, B, C and D. Here there are options A, B, C and D. Which one of them is the correct arrangement? They are saying which one of them is the correct arrangement of storing the magnets. This is the question of the proper storage of magnets. So let's see. Before solving this question, I want to tell you that the keeper kept between the two magnets should be made up of wood and the plates kept at the ends of the two magnets should be made up of metal. Now, on basis of this, we will solve the question. And also remember that the poles should be unlike, facing to each other. In first option, the block is wooden, that means the keeper is wooden and the plates are metal. This is okay. But here we have to verify the poles. Now look carefully. This is the north pole of the magnet and this is the north pole of the magnet. And north are facing each other. that means a repulsion force will come. That means they will fall down. And so from here itself, we can say no need to verify the other pole. So from here itself, we can say that this option is wrong. Next option. Here wooden block and metal plates correct. Now let's see the poles. Here this is North Pole. Here it is South Pole. So first pole is correct. Second, here it is South Pole. And here it is North Pole. So here also it is correct. That means both are attraction force and we should keep like this only. And between that I have wooden keeper and metal plates. This option satisfies all conditions. So this is the correct answer of this question. So the correct answer of second question is option B. Next question. Three magnets A, this magnet A, B, this magnet B, and C, this magnet C, were dipped one by one in a heap of iron filling. They were dipped one by one in a heap of iron filling. Figure shows that these three figures, they are saying, these figures shows the amount of the iron filling sticking to them. Here look, here in iron, this magnet A, this much filling, and in magnet B, in magnet this much filling, and in magnet B, this much filling, and in magnet C, very unnoticeable. Now they're saying the strength of these magnets will be. Now we have to compare the strength. First look, here let's compare downward to upward. Here look, C. C has the lowest iron nails sticked. So C we can say is the lowest. Look here C is lowest, so this can be the answer. Here C is not lowest, here it is greatest, so this can't be the answer. Here they are saying C is equal, this cannot be the answer. And here we can keep this option over here, this option can be the answer. I'm not saying this is the answer, but this option can be the answer. Now let's compare magnet B. Here magnet B has more feelings than magnet C, but it has less feelings than magnet A. So we can say that the magnet A is the greatest. And now in option D, B is the greatest they are saying. So option D can't be the answer. So only option left is option A. So the correct answer of third question is option A, which is A is greater than B, which is greater than C. Next question. North pole of a magnet can be identified by. Let's check all the options. Now they're saying first pick another magnet which has its poles labeled as North Pole and South Pole. This option is the correct answer because look, let's take this is one magnet, we have to identify the North Pole, and this is one magnet, another magnet which has its North and South poles labeled. So first we'll face the South Pole towards the other magnet and then we'll bring the two magnets closer. The second magnet, South Pole, will be facing the first magnet. If we feel a repulsion force, that means the first magnet's pole which is facing the second magnet is South Pole. And if we feel an attraction force, that means the first magnet's pole which is facing the second magnet is North Pole. So like this, we can identify the North Pole of a magnet. So the correct answer of question 4 is option A. Next question. A bar magnet is immersed in a heap of iron filings. Look, they are saying a magnet is dropped into a heap very big iron filings and it is then pulled out. The amount of iron filling clinging to the, here we have to find where is the maximum amount of iron filling, where is it clinging. Now look, first option, North Pole is almost equal to the South Pole. This option is correct because look, North Pole, because they both poles, at the poles there will be maximum magnetic strength. And here they are saying North Pole is almost equal to South Pole. So there will be very little difference between the iron filings sticking to the North and South Pole. This option is correct. Let's verify other options. I know they are wrong, but let's verify. In option B, North Pole is much more than the South Pole. This option is wrong because on the poles they have maximum magnetic strength, and now not in South Pole almost equal iron feeling stick. Option C, North Pole is much less than the South Pole. This option also cannot be the answer. And D, magnet will be same along its. This option is also wrong because only at the poles there are maximum magnetic strength. So the correct answer of fifth question is option A, which is North Pole is almost equal to the South Pole. More questions we will discuss in next video. Till then, bye bye. Thanks for watching.